Hello! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana and I so appreciate you being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. I'm currently working on my 6th island, which is a 4 seasons island. This island is paying tribute to 4 of my previously completed islands that were each designed in a different season. On this channel, I have already toured my completed winter island for some inspiration, and then I gave an update on the progress of the winter section of my 4 seasons island. I also recently toured my completed spring island, and again did a little tour of the progress of my spring section on the new island. All of those tours will be linked in the description down below in case you wanted to check them out. Today, we're going to revisit my completed autumn island to gather some inspiration for the autumn section of the 4 Seasons Island. So let's get dreaming of my mushroom cottagecore island of Mush Falls. This autumn island was the 2nd island I ever created. I wanted to use a lot of red colors of fall and mushroom items. Most of this island was created prior to the 2.0 update, but then once the 2.0 update dropped a little early, I did replace a lot of items on this island for those new items. So I would say this island is kind of a half and half mix of 1.0 and 2.0. So here we are at my airport with my flag. After I completed my first island, I had this idea to create an island each in a different season, set at a different time of day with a different colored airport. So this island has an orange airport set at sunset. My spring island was set at sunrise with a green airport, my winter island had a blue airport set at nighttime, and my summer island was set at midday with a yellow airport. So let's open up my map and see my villagers, and you can also get the dream address there in case you wanted to follow along. Of course, my bestie Bam is on this island. He has been on all 4 of my first islands. He is my favorite villager. He is on my 4 Seasons island as well. The only island he was not on is my horror movie themed island, which I have also toured on this channel if you want to go ahead and check that one out. This was the first island that I really started to experiment with terraforming and waterscaping and really improving upon my builds. Trust me, when you see my first island, my summer island, it is very cringe. So please hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos such as that one, which is our last one to tour, but I definitely have improved the more islands I have done. So I did leave some presents on this island. There is a mushroom umbrella if you'd like to hold that, since it is a mushroom themed island, and I also left the handheld lantern. I'm going to hold the handheld lantern right now. I just think it doesn't block the view as much as the umbrella does. So let's make our way over to this bridge at our entrance. I just love the deep red colors of late fall on this game. The trees are so pretty. And I thought they matched very well with the Able sisters here, kind of that reddish building against the red trees. It really just gives a fall vibe, in my opinion. So here is our resident services where we woke up. Please forgive my cot here. I usually like to terraform along the backside of resident services, as you can see here. And then we'll come up this staircase to a cute little picnic area over here. I love when some of the villagers would actually stop here and sit down. It was so cute to see them do. I will pop a picture here of Eric and Dom, who I had at the time, enjoying a little picnic. Dom did not stay on this island, but it was cute to see them together. And making our way over here, we come to a little fountain. This was the new 2.0 fountain along with the gazebo. So I did, as I said, add on a lot of items. After the 2.0 release, the terraforming and waterscaping and layout were pretty much done prior to the 2.0, so like 1.0, and then when all the new items came in, I just kind of swapped a bunch of stuff out for the new awesome items we got. If you head up this way, it's just a little overlook, little butterfly walkway, and then you're gonna come to see a little overlook of Pecan's house, and it's made to look like a little tree house. You could see the little owl there. He's so cute. I might want to try to incorporate something like this on the new island. I'm not quite sure yet. So let's head back down this ladder. I'm really glad Nintendo added these, although I wish we had more inclines to use in this game. But let's head over here. This was my very first rock garden that I attempted, and it's kind of hard to see, but they actually are all there. It is very tedious to do, but I did have all 6 rocks in one spot. And over this way is going to be the actual mushroom falls, my centerpiece of the island, I guess you would say. I would say this was my first big scenic overlook that I attempted, so I wanted to include a lot of waterfalls, terraforming, and I was pretty happy with how this turned out. Again, I think I improved more each island I've done. You can see a little bit better view up here. For me personally, my favorite time of day is sunset in this game, although in your dream addresses, the sun sets so quickly and it gets so dark, so I want to get through this island as quickly as possible. Let's make our way down here to this little land bridge. Again, I really love land bridges on my islands. This is more of a straight land bridge. In my newer islands, I did more of a curved land bridge, but I think every island I've done, I've had some land bridge of some sort. Oh, I see my bestie Bam. We have to go say hi. My favorite villager of all time. Hello, Bam. How are you? So good to see you. Whenever I have Bam on an island, I always have to include something blue, whether it's his house that stays blue or blue flowers around his yard. I just feel like his favorite color is probably blue, so I want to make sure that he has that. Oh, and here's sweet Fauna. Hello, Fauna. You are so cute. So, opinions. I believe Fauna is best with Bo. On my very first island, my summer island, she and Bo were actually neighbors, and I believe in a little relationship. I know others see her with Eric. Eric is on this island as well, but to me, Fauna is best suited with Bo. But if you have an opinion on Fauna's relationship, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. I'd be interested to hear what you say. This is just a little exploratory area, a little bug underneath the cup. And the first time I put Blathers in his tent is on this island, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I definitely prefer Blathers in his tent. Although, fun little fact, since I mostly put Blathers in his tent and don't upgrade to the full museum, I have never actually had Brewster on my island before. Maybe that's something I should do for a future island, we'll see. Going this way is a skinnier little land bridge using the jail bars. And we'll make our way over to Wolfgang's house, which is up this incline. I did not update any of the villager homes on this island, so none of the interiors have been redesigned or anything, so we won't be going into any of the villager homes, although the representative house has been completely redone, so we will pop in there when we get to it. But I just gave Wolfgang a little seating area over here. If I remember right, Wolfgang was my very first cranky I ever had on any island. I don't believe I had any crankies on my first island. Anyway, here's a little overlook to my representative house, which we will pop in there as we get down to that level. So let's make our way back down this incline. Oh, there's Wolfgang. So sweet. Such a handsome wolf. He's directing us back to the incline. Thank you, Wolfgang. Let's make our way back down. And this little teeny path back here just leads to a little wishing well. I wasn't really sure what to do with this space, so I tossed this back here. And heading over in this direction, we're gonna come to the cemetery. I had a cemetery on my first island as well. I had it on my horror movie themed island. I don't know, I guess I just have a thing for cemeteries. I think that they can be very beautiful and just a great way to remember those who have passed. So place that here. Oh, and let's follow Wolfgang again, heading back down to the bottom level. Excuse me, Wolfgang. Back here is the secret beach. And I just kind of tossed a little fortune teller and candle set up back here. Nothing too interesting. And making our way over this way, we're gonna come to the beach. And I decorated this beach very whimsical looking. I loved this little glowing moss pond here, the little cauldron, and the big mushroom items. So let's head down this little pathway. We've got the butterfly model over here, some of the big Mario mushrooms, as well as the mushroom parasols. And some of the glowing moss. And then this is a little pottery area. Oh, I love the little duck there over there on that one mushroom. But this is a little pottery station. I did feature this on my Beach and Rocks idea video, so I will link that also in the description if you haven't seen that yet. And here is a little outdoor volleyball net. Play a little bit of volleyball. I actually played volleyball in high school. It's been years though since I have picked up a volleyball. And coming this way, a little just seating area. I like to decorate my beaches when I can. So I'm just gonna relax here for a moment. This touring is tough work. Okay, that's enough relaxing. Gotta get back to the tour. So let's head down the beach more this way. I just love all the red colors. They're so pretty. This late fall as well as cherry blossom season are probably my favorite seasons in this game. In real life, my favorite season used to be fall, but now it's summer. So here is my little pier, very minimally decorated. just a little fishing dock. Got the yacht in the background there. And then here is the little campground. I love that campsite sign that you can get from the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. So I have my tent here and a little kid tent. All of your little camping needs. Do any of you go camping? Please let me know in the comments. I'm just curious. My family goes camping almost every summer in Colorado. I have a little glamping area over here on this island with the outdoor tub, and I turned the little shed into a little like outhouse with the little toilet paper over here. But anyway, I go camping with my family almost every summer. We camp in Colorado in the Rocky Mountain National Park. There are bathrooms there, so it's not like we're fully, roughing it out there. But I have never gone glamping before. I don't know, that might be kind of fun. So heading up this way, this was just a little awkward space I was trying to fill. So I put a little picnic area up here, and then it just overlooks Fauna's house. So Fauna has got the nice, beautiful backdrop of all those red trees and the little flower field down below. I would probably say her backdrop for her house is my favorite on this island. So let's make our way back down this incline and we'll go check out Fauna's house. Just heading down this little pathway here, we'll get to that little flower field and her little cottage looking house back here. I love the little mushroom wreath on her door, so cute. If you head over this way, you're just gonna get back to the beach over here. So let's make our way over to the left. And this is where that waterfall was that we saw from above. So we'll come over to this little dock over here and get another view of this mushroom waterfall. I'm gonna speed things up a little bit right here because we have to retrace our steps back a bit to head to the next section. So we're just gonna make our way back over to where that campsite kind of was and just continue following this path along behind the campsite to the next section. So here's just another little seating area with a little waterfall. I wanted to have a lot of waterfalls on this island to have that name of that Mush Falls. Let's make our way over to this angled bridge over here. And we'll come to this little painting area using one of Red's art pieces. And back down toward the beach. I've made this area kind of like a little shopping district. So here is just a little seating area, a little flower shop, and then I have Nook's Cranny over here with the little grocery cart to kind of give it like a feel of a grocery store. And next door, I have used some of the bookshelves and simple panels, the stalls to create a faux bakery. I love the little food items. The little wedding cakes and the mom's cakes are just so cute. And here's an extension of the bakery, a little coffee area. You can get some pastries. Have a little cash register you can check out. And coming back up this way, we're gonna head back to where Able Sisters was and Resident Services is over to the right. So let's head over now to the left, back over this diagonal bridge that we came across from our entrance. So down this way is the entrance if you go straight, but we're gonna go ahead and continue to the left. And we come to the farm area. This is actually Rudy's farm, the cute little cat Rudy. I have You Pick Pumpkin space over here. You can carve a little jack-o'-lantern. So cute. I completed this island, if I remember correctly, it was like in November, I think, so close to Thanksgiving. So I have little nods to Thanksgiving here with this big banquet table. Oh, there's Rudy, he's so cute. So a big banquet table with a nice spread of delicious food. You can hang out with your friends or lay with your friends. Does anybody else wish that you could place things on these hay beds rather than just laying on them? Kind of like you can with the spooky lantern set where you can place an item on top. I just wish we could do that for the hay beds as well. Let's head back down the beach here and see more of the farm. We have a little tomato garden with the scarecrow, and then I put the wheat field on the beach. You can run through the wheats. I have the little plow here to look like it's harvesting everything. Put some little tracks behind it. Up here is an apple cider stand, which I think is just really cute. And then back here is another stand where you can order some bread or muffins. And then I have a little strawberry patch back here using the pansy buds. You can't really see it that well, but just using those as buds on the beach. They look kind of like little strawberries. coming over here, we're gonna get more into Rudy's house and the crops. Cute little chicken over there in the corner. I guess it's a rooster actually. So here is his little farm. He's got the potatoes growing and a little apple orchard. Oh, there's me. Hello. Hello to myself. Welcome to Mush Falls. Thank you. We look obviously we're the same person, but our dresses look very similar as well. So coming back this way, you're just gonna head toward that entrance. Let's make our way back over here to this incline, which is over to the right. I do think I'm gonna put an apple orchard on the Four Seasons Island. Obviously, I wish the trees could be red on the Four Seasons Island. They're not gonna be red. I just love the red colors, but I will put an apple orchard of some sort on the island. Excuse me, Dana. Get out of my own way. Over here is a little sewing area. I don't know if it's the bear that is sewing or if somebody is sewing the bear. I guess I kind of looked at it more as if somebody was sewing the bear. But I had to place a teddy bear on here. I love teddy bears. I still have the one I got on the day I was born. He's very well loved through the years, but still so cute. Here's a little plaza area and a little stand selling some jellies and jams. Going over this bridge, we have a little bit of an overlook of some more waterfalls. As I said earlier, this was the island that I really experimented more with my terraforming and waterscaping and trying to give the island more layers. Let's head down this little ramp here, and we will head to the treehouse with the cute little owl here. He's inside a little face cutout sandy to kind of look more like the tree trunk. Peeking through there. The owl is a customized dress. All custom codes will be in the description down below. I don't know if I wrote down all of them, but what I have, I will include below. Let's come up here to Pecan's little treehouse. She's got a nice little, tiny little area here up in the sky, but you can walk back here, and her little backyard just leads to Bam's house, and then there's a little ramp back here, which leads down to the next level over to where Eric's house is. Head over here, and there is Eric's little cabin. Going over to the right here is back to my house. Let's actually stop in there first. If you come this way, you're by Bam's house. Of course, I have to be by my bestie Bam. He is my favorite, so we have to be neighbors. So here is my house. And let's go ahead and check out the inside. We walk into a living room, dining room kind of combo situation here, using some of the pillars and some of the other 2.0 items to kind of separate the room a little bit. Have a little fireplace over here, and then here's the dining room area. Just circle around to show you the whole room. I decorated all the walls, hung up some planters and other decor. Just wanted to kind of give it a homey feel. Let's head back here to the kitchen. I love this kitchen. This is probably one of my favorite kitchens I've created in any of my homes. Love the orange color. It has a very country feel to it. We'll spin around here, give you another view. I'm using the ranch decor, the ranch table. I love this stonework kitchen. A little jar right there on the wall. And a little picture of pancakes. Who doesn't want a picture of pancakes in their kitchen? I mean, I do. Let's head on out. This is the room on the left. I just use this as a little Four Seasons type of room, a little sunroom. So using the wall partitions kind of gave it the illusion that back here is a little patio. You can step out and be half outside. This is the inside of the house. Just a little Four Seasons sunroom. And then the room to the right is a little kid's room, I guess. So I also separated it out with some of the wall partitions to kind of give it a little segmented area with a little dresser back here. And then they have their own little personal bathroom with complete bathtub, sink, toilet. And let's head upstairs next. This is the master bedroom. Over in this area, it's got a little seating spot with a couch here. Kind of wanted to give it a nice big grand bedroom feel, and then I used the castle gate over here to separate out the bathroom so you can kind of see in there the tub, the nice big sink. I used some candles back there. Wanted to give it a little bit of an elegant feel. I wish my bedroom looked like this, honestly. It does not, but let's head back downstairs to the basement. So here I have a finished basement area, just kind of a space to relax, read some books. And over here, I love window seats. I do not have a window seat in my own house, but I would love to someday own a house with a window seat. I don't know, that's just a dream of mine. It may be a weird dream, but it is. So I had to include some window seats here. And then just a little space to kind of relax and enjoy time with family. So let's head back outside. I always try to decorate the interior of all my representative houses. It's just something I personally like to do. I don't feel like my island is actually complete until I have done the interior of the rep house. Here we are back at Eric's house. I love this little view as well. I had mentioned earlier how the setting sun just goes down so quickly. It gets so dark so fast. So let's try to get through the rest of this pretty quick before it gets completely dark. I have a little hotspot area over here. I know that this kind of traps the villager in a dream address. I understand that there are some people that don't particularly like that. I gave them a little fishing dock area back here on the rocks. But for me, I just feel like if I don't do some hot spots like this around the villager homes, it kind of hinders my creativity. So I don't feel like they're trapped. I feel like, you know, they're just enjoying their yard. And plus, it's a great way to get pictures of them in front of their yard. If they happen to be out there during a dream address, you can snap their photo in front of their house. Here is another little seating spot with some waterfalls. This island has a real forest core kind of feel to it as well. So I designed it kind of like as a mushroom cottagecore type of island, but it does have a foresty feel to it also. So let's head back this way, and we're just gonna go past the treehouse again and kind of retrace some of our steps. So I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. Head back to this little fountain area, and then over this angled bridge over here. And we come to another little farm section. Up this ramp here is Shep's house and his little tomato farm. Gave him some nice blue hyacinths. And then since he is a sheepdog, he has to have his own little flock of sheep here. I love these little guys here. And a great view of where we were just down below. Out of all the islands I've created, I would say this island is definitely the one where I focused the scenery more around the villager homes, as opposed to other islands where I kind of had maybe an overlook that was more center of attention. These are kind of more centered around the homes. Back here is just a little sneaky pathway. You can view Maple's house. Again, a nice little overlook with the scenery. And then back here is a little space where you can make a little flower crown or do some little crafts. I really love the contrasting red and green colors of the trees. It's just so pretty. I don't know, maybe fall is my favorite in the game over cherry blossom season. But cherry blossom has the contrast of the pink and green. I don't know, it's a toss-up. I like them both. What's your favorite season in this game? Let me know in the comments. Here is a kind of old school throwback to a farm using a lot of the pre-2.0 items. There's a couple 2.0 items in here, but a lot of it is like the flowers and stuff. And let's go down to Maple's house. Heading down this little ramp. Since she is a bear, I gave her a little beehive area over here. She's got some cute little flowers. I think every house on this island also has a wreath on the door, if I remember right. Then over here is her little maple syrup area, since her name is Maple. And then back on this rock here, I gave her a little pancake area for her maple syrup. And then since she also has an apiary, I gave her a little bee area. I guess she's selling some honey. And making our way back up, we're gonna go to our next villager home. I just wanted to get one more shot of Maple's home from this area. Just looks so pretty in the setting sun. So instead of tracing our steps back the way we came, I'm gonna sneak back. There's a little pathway right behind here. You have to hop a little bit, and it leads over to Bunny's house. And here she is. She's so sweet. Again, she's not trapped here. She's enjoying her yard, okay? I know. I just wanted to create a lot of waterscaping around her house. She's got a little carrot farm here, a few pumpkins. And since she's a bunny, she can hop, right? That's what bunnies do. They hop. So she can easily get to anywhere she wants to on the island. These villagers are not trapped. But I totally understand how some people don't want to do that to their villagers. Completely understand. To each their own. I don't mind it so much. So here's a little picnic on the beach. I have a little roasting marshmallows over here. And then you can see my peninsula. On all 4 of my first islands, which were each designed in a different season, I had the peninsula all built up on each island and the lighthouse was on each peninsula. I probably should have done that on my 4 Seasons island, but I didn't. There's something else on the peninsula on that island. Back here I have a little sea turtle nesting site. Little sea turtles are making their way over to the waters. And then there's some seagulls back here, some of the decoy ducks. And we'll head back over and see the last villager home on this island. Let's head back up and we'll make our way to Poppy's house. Before we get there, we're just gonna head up this little ladder and check out this little overlook of Bunny's house. This is a little stargazing spot. And then of course you can see sweet little Bunny over there and her little area from afar. Since my 4 Seasons island is paying tribute to 4 of my previously completed islands, I did bring over 1 villager from each of those 4 islands onto the 4 Seasons island, and we're still looking for Poppy. So she is the last one. Here's a little overview of my lighthouse. I love the setting sun. But Poppy is the last one that we need to find as far as seasons go, and then we're also going to find June. She was not on any of my previous islands, but we are also looking for June. So June and Poppy we're still searching for. Here's this little area behind Rudy's house. And here we come to Poppy's house, and the reason I chose her to bring over to the 4 Seasons island is because of Poppy's pies. My island of Seasoned is not only a 4 Seasons island, but it also has a little bit of culinary aspects to it, so I just felt like the Poppy's pies was very fitting, and that is the reason why we are searching for her, although we keep finding Maple, and she was my second choice to bring over. So hopefully on our next villager hunt, we do find Poppy. Heading back over this way, we're just going to come back to that diagonal bridge. I just wanted to come back to the waterfalls of Mush Falls as I sign out here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. Also hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of my upcoming videos. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye!